My first evaluation is on Angelique about her hunting story. Her enthusiasm for the topic was pretty captivating. Her language was descriptive, and I felt that her hand movements went with the story to kind of make it better and get you into the story and feel like you're with her on it. Overall, she maintained eye contact and had pretty good poise. She looked relaxed, and she seemed pretty comfortable with the topic, like you could tell she's told the story before. Her hand gestures were fluid and went with the topic and were not distracting. On the subject knowledge, she was familiar with it, and it showed that she had practiced, or at least had told her story quite a few times. Her story was easy to follow from one point to the next, and there was proper lighting behind her, and the environment was conducive for recording her speech. What she had done well, she was very enthusiastic with the topic, and you could tell that she really wanted to captivate the audience, and she was comfortable with telling her story. What she could improve on is maybe back up a little bit so the audience could see her whole body movement and the language, and that might be able to help her captivate more of the audience with her speech. The next evaluation is on Frank and his F-16 aircraft. I would have liked a little bit more colorful language. I felt like that would have been the story, to have the whole audience in that aircraft with you, telling them, all the forces that you're feeling, and really get them involved like they're in the plane with you. The eye contact, I felt like he was kind of looking down a little bit, but overall, pretty great. The body language, the hand gestures were pretty natural. You could tell he was a little bit nervous, but knew what he was talking about, and seemed excited to tell you his story. It was well organized, and he reviewed his points so everybody could kind of track what he was doing. The lighting was sufficient, and I did like that he was backed up enough that you could see his entire body language. A couple strengths: he knew the topic, he knew the terms, and he broke it down for everybody so we could all understand what he was telling us. And he spoke clearly. Something to work on is maybe rehearse a couple more times so you feel a little bit more comfortable, and maintain that eye contact so everybody's following you, not looking at where you're trying to look. Overall, it was a great, memorable story. Kind of jealous. I wish I was in there with him. My last evaluation is on myself. I felt I used descriptive language, especially when we were talking about the soldiers coming into the gym. I did have a couple stumbles. I wasn't exactly confident in what I was saying. Not really relaxed, and I felt like my body movements were a little awkward sometimes. I was proficient on the topic, and I felt like I displayed that easy for the audience to understand. I feel like the lighting was decent. I was standing up so you could see me, and hopefully everybody enjoyed my story as much as I enjoyed the day that it happened. Thank you.